What's going on, guys? Pixelated back at it again with another review. Today we are looking at the super clean, ultra pure, almost monochrome NMD R1 PK in the white gum colorway. Now you might recall I uploaded a video a week or two ago exclaiming my excitement about the NMD gum pack and specifically the NMD gum CS1 or City Sock 1. Well, guess what, guys? I wasn't able to get my hand on those. Not really because it was a difficult shoe to get, but more so because I got bait and switched, guys. They done told me it was coming out February 4th, fellas. I was ready to get my friends to buy it for me on my birthday if I took the L. Well, now I'm taking an even bigger L. The L is they didn't release at all. Why you did this, Adidas? Why? They at least held true to half their word by releasing the NMD R1 PK gum pack. So they released this NMD white gum R1 as well as the NMD R1 in the black gum colorway pictured here. They retailed for $180 US and approximately 220 to 230 Canadian dollars. They unfortunately did not have an official release in Canada. No retailer or boutique carried them, so I had already passed on them for the time being. And out of nowhere, Kicks Deals Canada tweets that Urban Outfitters just dropped them on their site. Urban Outfitters Canada dropped them as well, but I ended up purchasing them from the US site just because it was the first link that was tweeted and I didn't want to take a chance in case my size sold out. Urban Outfitters has some sort of deal with Canada where you don't have to pay duties for purchases, so it worked out perfectly for me, even though I ended up paying a tad bit more off the US site due to conversion. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. These right here are super crisp. I initially only wanted the City Sock from the gum pack, but this is a nice consolation prize nonetheless. I know we've all seen the NMD R1 PK at this point. Actually, that's a lie. I'm sure there are people who still haven't. So let's talk about it a little. The NMD R1 PK is of course the more premium version of the NMD versus its mesh or nylon counterparts that feel less soft and premium and cost less as well. The primeknit upper gives these sneakers a roomier, cozy, and more breathable fit versus the mesh and nylon variations, which feel more stiff and constricting. Primeknit is also a relatively newer material which took research and development and experimentation to create and perfect, so it warrants a price premium. I mean, of course the other materials did as well, but that was probably a long time ago. This is very recent. The NMD R1 PK is part of Adidas' casual line of sneakers. Although you typically saw the word runner next to the NMD R1 PK in previous iterations, I do not recommend running in them at all, unless you intentionally want to sever parts of your feet and lose them for the rest of your life. For sizing on this sneaker, I went half a size down to my true size as I do in all primeknit NMDs. There hasn't been one primeknit NMD that I haven't had to go half a size down on. The older models with the glitch camo pattern, I actually went half a size down on and still had room to put an insole in, and to be honest, that was my most comfortable experience with NMDs. If you haven't tried one on already, or if you aren't already familiar, the difference in comfort between an Ultra Boost versus an NMD is the difference between night and day. The Ultra Boost holds onto your foot and provides a boost midsole with enough cushioning and feedback to make you feel like you're walking on clouds. The NMD doesn't hug on your foot at all. Rather, it does just enough to keep your foot in place and provides you with just enough boost to be comfortable, but not exceptional. It's basically a minimalist version of any Adidas Boost shoe. The NMD R1 is a sneaker that places style way above comfort, which I should say it's still a comfortable shoe. However, you definitely cannot run or do any high intensity type work in a sneaker like this. You probably can't even brisk walk for too long before it starts taking a toll on your feet. The NMD R1 PK in the white gum colorway is super clean. The upper is entirely white from the primeknit to the white tape that outlines the toe box, the lace cage, if you can call it that, the laces, the heel counter with the Adidas trefoil logo, and the pull tab running through the heel counter are all white, with the pull tab having the 3 stripes branding in multiple languages running across it in black. If you look carefully enough though, you will see that the sock collar has hits of alternating off-white rectangles running through it, and the EVA plugs / Lego blocks along the midsole actually have more of an off-white tone as well. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't think we'd make it this far, but we did. It's hype beast lacing time. Because they thought we couldn't run it on an NMD, but we did. 2 different variations too. Now personally, I wouldn't actually recommend this. I mean, the loop around the ankle can look cool, but it doesn't seem practical. It just kind of looks like little Bo Peep came through and laced my ankles up. But anyways, back to the shoe. Now the most outstanding part of the shoe, and my personal favorite part, is the gum outsole. Without this gum outsole, I would not have thought twice about passing on these. just because, as you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of monochrome sneakers. Plus, if I'm being honest, I haven't really been feeling the latest NMDs that are coming out. I still love the City Sock variations, but the NMD R1 primeknit not so much. I truly think it's just because Adidas isn't really killing it with the colorways. At the same time, I understand that they're trying to release as many colorways as they can think of and catering to the people that want those colorways. Understandably, the colorways are what make a sneaker like the NMD R1 PK. I mean, arguably hype is as well for some models, but if you don't like the colorway, you're not going to buy the sneaker, obviously. So kudos to Adidas for dishing out so many. All in all, I'm really happy with this colorway. Every time I get a glimpse of that gum sole, when I look down on my feet, I get this tingly feeling in my stomach. Like I just flex so hard on these basic bitches. And that's another thing, it is possible to have a super simple colorway on a sneaker, change one thing about it, and it completely revamps the look of the sneaker. This NMD R1 white gum is a perfect example of that. Change the outsole to any other color and no money of mine would have been dished out to buy these. It's not hard to dress an all-white sneaker. Remember, this is an NMD, so please get some tapered pants, wear all white, wear them with all black. I'm wearing olive pants and they go just fine with them. I personally recommend light blue denim when wearing white sneakers with gum soles, although you can't really miss with styling an all-white sneaker. Something about a gum sole on an all-white sneaker that will allow you to shit on every other sneaker you see. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the review. If you took something from the video, please hit that like button. Every like counts. What did you think about the white gum NMD R1? Are you a fan of the gum bottoms? Or does it just look like an all-white sneaker to you? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Make sure to share with your friends, let them know Pix does the dopest on-foot reviews, and please hit that subscribe button for more juicy content. Catch you later. Pixelated out.